Hello. How is everyone? This is a weird camera angle. I have to get used to this one. My tripod broke, so it won't stand up straight. I have to make do. How is everyone out there in the ethers? Oh, we got another view. Here we go. All right, guys. Let's see here. So we're going to do some more readings, some more free readings, and readings for donation. All the donations will go to PayPal or paypal.me/psychic impressions, all one word, or find me at Psychic Shaman 333 on the Cash App, or you can send it through Messenger as well if you can find my printer. Hello, good morning, Kathy. Good morning, Jamie and Christy. Good to see you guys. Please share this. Keep this book. Whoops. Come on. All right. Hello, Joanna. John. Hello, Angel. The whole crew's here today. Look at that. It's going to be a strong live stream. So let's get some smudge it. Smudge before the readings. As you just take a few deep breaths. Oh, that sage is nice. Very pleasant. Happy Tuesday, Angel. All right, card for the collective. Let's pull a card for all of us. Well, meantime, I'll hang out there, liking my page. Liking if you're on YouTube, please like and subscribe. If you're watching, most of you will be watching me on Facebook. So if you haven't followed my page yet, like and follow that. Please follow this or like and share this stream. See how many people we can get in here. Thank you, Jonna. Thank you for sharing. All right. Rattle. Hold on, let's hold it with this hand. There we go. Disperse. Let's get that energy. The rattle's all about raising the vibration, right? That's what we use. Sometimes we can use the rattle. We can use high-pitched sounds, and the rattle is one of those high-pitched sounds. So even with binaural beats, we can use this to raise our vibration. There's different beats, different binaural tones. I would say the high tones, the miracle tones, focus on those today. So if you're a music lover, you like metal. Metal's a good one because there's a lot of high tones in that. There's some low, really low tones too, but classical. Pop music is another good one. High tones, or just like I said, the binaural beats. But it's time to raise our vibration. We have the energy behind us. I just did an energy forecast on this, and it's it's important we raise our vibration this week because there's a lot of negativity kind of coming in at us, but we also have this very powerful energy pushing us from this last full moon, the Leo full moon. So utilize it. Let's stay in that high vibration. All right, y'all. Do we have any questions yet? Nobody's asked to get a reading yet. I'm surprised. So these are all the places if you would like to leave a donation. I appreciate it. Very grateful. It keeps it going. You will get a 3-card spread on that. And if you want, other than that, we'll just be doing free readings, just 1-card readings. But if you would like a 3-card reading, if you would like a full reading, here's the way to get there. PsychicShaman333.com will take you right to my website. Good morning, Wendy, Frida's Grant, Heidi. All right, Jonna, you're first. This one's for Ketamaki. Did you have a question? Did you have a question, Jonna? They're all shuffled and ready to go. So, general, okay. Medicine wheel, cycles. I feel like you are really kind of getting in tune with cycles and really starting to understand them. So right now, understand this. When this card comes up, a lot of the times it's talking about the cycles and how you can change them. So if you feel like you're kind of going through a similar cycle right now, maybe repeating something, you need to do a little bit better before you can kind of bust through and really break that cycle, right? Or create a new one. And that's what you're kind of doing. So be mindful of that. Be mindful of the cycles you're creating. Are you doing the same things that didn't bring a good result the first time? Change it up. Sometimes do the opposite. Hello, Penny. Welcome. Wow, it's quiet in here today. Oh. Good. You can see yourself slipping. So yeah, do something. Now you know you've been here before. Do it differently this time. You're very welcome, Jonna. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Good morning, Tony Stevens. You made it, Sammy. Good to see you. You can, Penny. Do you have a question? Hello, Sheila. How are you? So we're going to talk about symbolism this week in the webinar, Sheila. All taking steps to get our mind right so we can actually have a good experience when we start astral projecting. I took Christy on a little trip one time when she was wanting to astral project. But yeah, that's kind of what we're doing. We're kind of, you guys are, thank God you're all staying in the class, so we're all kind of learning together and you're all growing together. And I think we're getting to that point where we'll start doing pretty cool, far out psychic things. Okay, let's hear Penny. Yeah, Penny. Oh, General? Okay. like this one is for Penny. Penny, bring the fire. Right? It's all about your passion right now. Taking action and turning it into something and creating things with it. If it's left alone to its own devices, it's going to turn into anger, rage. We don't want that. So we want to be able to express ourselves in any way we can. So if you're a writer, an artist of some kind, a musician, maybe all of the above, utilize that energy that's kind of pent up. You have all that passion within you that needs to flow, right? If it's backed up, it can tend to kind of lead to negative emotions. So utilizing that passion and that fire within this week, letting it flow, letting it burn in a good way. Very much, Penny. I hope that resonated with you. It looks like we've got some donations coming in. Jamie Kelch with another $20. Thank you, Jamie. Much love to you. And Heidi, Potions by Heidi, $10. Thank you, Heidi. Is there a lion on that card? You know what? Let me look. Is it a shake? You're gonna give it to me right now? Yeah. Pretty good. That's a woman holding fire. Holding a bunch of fire wands. Like the fire, they call them fire tenders. All right, so this is the shake that Norma's got. We ordered some from her company that she works or sells for. It's really good. CTFO, check it out. It's what is this shake about, honey? It's like a keto shake, right? Keto, soy-free. It's got a lot of protein in it. But I drink one of these. Like if I drink a full and a half one now, but if I drink one of these, I'll miss, like, it's a meal basically. So really good. Check this out. Extreme Shake is what it's called. CTFO. So you'd have to get a hold of Mystic Norms if you want to purchase any. All right. Yeah, that is really good. I think she put blueberry with chocolate. We make a pineapple smoothie was pretty good. The pineapple orange smoothie. Yeah, they taste like Orange Julius. Now I'm all sticky. All right, Jamie, you are first, and then Heidi Velasquez. Yeah, it's really good. I don't usually like those kind of protein shakes. I think they taste like crap. But now this one actually surprising. Really. And she also sells CBD as well. This doesn't have CBD in it, but she does sell things with CBD. So tinctures and 10 times pure tincture is really good. It's good for pain, good for just calm, right? It's kind of like, that's why it doesn't have the THC in it. It's just the CBD. So it's really good for the calm part of, like, if you want to calm down, like I would say, I would recommend this over a lot of the prescription stuff they give you, like Xanax. You know, I would say it's like the natural, more natural kind of Xanax. It doesn't keep you like, but it, you still have energy, but you're just more relaxed. And it does help a lot with like cuts, scrapes, healing. It really is a miracle compound that comes from my favorite plant. All right, Jamie, do you have any specific questions, or are we just doing I kind of know what's going on, so it'll probably be a continuation of that. So we go Jamie first and then Heidi. All right, Jamie, I'm going to pull your cards. You always get this card. Yeah. Oh, this isn't to do with your move. I mean, that might have something to do with what's triggering you, but I feel like this is more like soul. So shapeshifter, you've kind of learned this is past. So you've really connected and been able to adapt. And that's what this card's talking about. It's also talking about connecting to totem animal, right? Or totem animals, and utilizing that energy and that basically that essence of that animal. I feel like I've already done that. So you've kind of done that work. Now it's presently freedom, right? Freedom is here. You are every day walking in freedom. And that's really, it comes down to, it starts in the mind, right? Look at that rainbow hitting the card. I love that. We've got like a disco ball. It's a crystal hanging in the window. It's like, or what would you call that thing? It's like geodesic, you know. But no, anyway, this is about, sorry, yeah, ADHD. Sorry, bear with me. But this is about, you know, finding your freedom. Really, I want to say fighting. I keep wanting to say it, but I want to use a different word. Just knowing you are free and doing whatever that takes to maintain that freedom, right? Which I feel like you're doing right now. And this is reconnecting you to your soul. You're retrieving your soul in this process. Feel like you've kind of been going through this process for months since we've been talking, but this is really ultimately where you're going. So expect a big awakening coming, another one. Yes, they keep happening. We don't just wake up or, you know, we learn things, which can be big, but we move on and we learn more. As we seek more and we want to know more, we wake up more or become still waiting. Well, you know, create that freedom. So right now you have, I feel like you're in a good spot right now to do so, to do what you need to do, kind of push things along. As far as this seems to be like inner work first, so it's not really the actions, it's more about what's in the mind right now. And this is more about soul retrieval, right? This is more about reconnecting fully with your soul. So as you do this, you become more assertive. You know, that's my daughter about being assertive. She's very assertive. That's what she calls it. She is assertive, very assertive. But got to be careful because some people aren't as assertive. They tend to feel the wind from that assertion. All right, Heidi is next. Heidi, let me see if Heidi left a question. Hey, is putting whipped cream on top of this cheating? I mean, it's good. Just saying. What? The whipped cream on top. Oh yeah, that's whipped cream. It's a gift for eating healthy. Oh, it's like a little. Here, since you're eating healthy, you got a little bit of sugar. Yeah, it's kind of yin and yang. It made it though. It's so good. Yeah, it is good. That's blueberries, right? Or blackberries? Blueberries, raspberries, banana. Nice. You know, I don't like mixing banana. You know why I don't like mixing bananas and stuff like shakes? Unless they're frozen, because they get slimy. Oh yeah. My grandpa used to make me like banana shakes mixed with milk. And I remember like liking the taste, but I didn't like the texture. Like, oh. No, they used to call him Grandpa. His name was Edward, but they called him Tank. Were you? That's awesome. Just general. Okay. Wow, look at that. The comments are chill today. Everybody just kind of chill, take it, waiting their turns. I don't see any troll farms coming after me right now, so that's a good. And if they do, they do, right? All right. So, trying to find that spirituality. I feel like you are trying to seek a deeper meaning or deeper connection with your true self, with truly who you are, right? Your soul, your higher self, whatever you want to call it. I feel like you've been taking steps to do that, and you're getting there, right? Now it's just time to realize, once you feel like you're fully connecting right now, but you may not be acknowledging it as much as it needs to be. So continuing to speak to that higher wisdom, right? That higher consciousness, continuing to pray. As some people would say, we pray to God, right? It's the same thing. Whatever you want to call that higher, singularity or God or creator, it's important that you continue to speak out and connect with that. And I think presently that's kind of what's going on, is you're probably hearing some messages from the universe. Just talk back, or not talk back, but respond. And then you got stone people, so the knowing, right? You're getting wisdom. Wisdom's coming through. You just need to listen to it. I feel like this is helping you through a certain situations in your life right now that you need the info, but I feel like it's a little scary to take that advice. Don't be afraid. 13, that's funny. 13 likes, 13 people watching. That's good. It's a good ratio. Anyway, it's all about like knowing, having that knowing, and like I said, you're getting a lot of messages from that prayer and from talking to spirit, right? You've created that. Now you just have to understand and listen to the, what you're getting. You finally connected on that level, or have a lot clearer connection. You just need to trust that advice coming through. Doesn't matter if other people think you're crazy. If you know in your heart and in your mind that you are on the right track, that's what matters. And boys are back at school now. You can play. Nice. Thank you, Heidi. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I'm doing good. Carol, how are you? Hello, Kelly. Nobody's, usually there's people in here like pushing. Can I get a reading? Can I get a reading? Can I get a reading? Nobody's doing that. It's awesome. Hanging in there. We'll just let it fly. No more hanging. Let go and fly. No, thanks, man. Yeah, this is hold on, I'm gonna give them props because it's all copyright free. So GEMN chill out and lo-fi music. That's the channel. So this is just a mix of lo-fi. Why am I not liking them? I just realized I didn't follow them. Yeah, they got Homer Simpson on the front. Check it out. He's just chilling. Looks like he's had a blunt or two. All right. Kelly Sanders, may I have a reading? Yes, you may. All right, Kelly Sanders, you got ancestors. Listen to your elders. Seriously, though. And maybe connect during a meditation. Ask for your elders to speak to you, whether it be in dreams or in just meditation, or just in waking life. Ask for that advice. I feel like your ancestors will guide you in the right direction. And also learning from, our ancestors and utilizing, and this doesn't mean they don't have to be thousands of years old, but those that have passed, maybe grandparents, great grandparents, mothers, fathers. Their advice is coming through very clearly right now. Just listen to it and heed it. Abel Garcia, glad to catch you live. I'm glad you're here. Yeah, what did you have a question, Abel? I can pull a card for you right now. We did get another donation from Kelly, Sergey, or Sergi. I'm not sure if it's Sergey or Sergi. Sorry, Kelly. And Mary Van Nguyen, or Nguyen, $3.33. Thank you, Mary. I've known Mary online here for a while, huh? All right, let's see if Abel left something. We'll get Abel. Okay, General. All right. If you're just getting here, please share. If you're liking what you see, if you've watched this a few times, or if you're just the first time here and you like it, go to my website and schedule a reading with me if you'd like. They're a lot of fun. Usually pretty profound. I would say I'm probably about 75, 80% accuracy. And a lot of it's, the reason I'm not higher is because I misinterpret things as a human too. So, but any psychic that tells you they're 100% accurate is full of shit. It just doesn't work that way. That's awesome, Chris. I'm glad. That's kind of what it's supposed to do. So if I'm giving a reading to Kelly, right, you can take that for the ancestors card. You can all connect to your ancestors. We can all connect to our ancestors and gain wisdom and gain information, whatever situation we're in, whatever we're to accomplish or what we're in right in the middle of. You can always look for advice from the ancestors. We just have to be, the hardest part is not being stubborn and actually listening and hearing what they're telling us. All right, Abel. This one is for you, and then we've got a couple donations, so get to those too. So you got the insects card, support. So in this, a lot of this symbolically is about the insects and all the things that they do that we're not paying attention to. And a lot of the times this feels like, we maybe feel like we're not getting the support or help we need. We're just not seeing it. It's there. We're getting that support, right? We don't pay much attention to insects, at least most of us, but there is a whole ecosystem and there is a whole purpose for them and what they do every day. A bee, right, makes honey, pollinates flowers. These kind of things, even butterflies pollinate as well, just by jumping from one flower to the next, right? We don't really pay attention to that too much. We don't pay attention to how much support we get from these little tiny creatures, right? So, and in your case, it's more about pay attention to those who are supporting you and the support you are getting. Don't focus on the support you aren't getting. Being grateful for the support you have right now. Thank you, Aiden. Okay, so we've got Kelly. Let's see. Let's try to do this in order here, so I don't, because I have ADHD, so I will kind of go off in another direction here. All right, so okay, we got Jamie. So Kelly and Mary, I think, are next. Yeah, if you guys receive some kind of invite or something from another page or like a personal, if it's not from this page, it's not from my profile page, which has been around. You can just look about how long I've been on there. Been on there since I think 2007. So it's probably not me. There's a lot of copycats out there that try to pretend to be me. So just be careful with that. I haven't seen any on today, so that's a good thing. All right, so Kelly, you're next. you're kind of getting told the same thing. But there does seem to be good news here at the end of this. It's all good news. Dreamweaver, you've been having some dreams about your friend, right? About kind of reconnecting. You've been having some psychic, basically visions coming in about the same thing, and it's starting to really come through in the physical world. So you're starting to see things grow, but you're getting, you really get a lot of messages in your dreams. I would say keep a dream journal and write down as much as possible when you can, right when you wake up, and you'll be able to piece some things together that really make sense and will kind of allow you or help you gain a better understanding of that whole connection, a better understanding. Stone people, knowing, right? Listening to yourself. We just pulled this card. This is about paying attention and not getting too far off in the whole worry part. I feel like you need to let go of a lot of that worry and anxiety over it. It's more about, where it's going to end up. It's going to be reconnected. Again, just have to use patience, right? The conch shell, which I feel like, this is the calling. So this is about really feel like they're going to be reconnecting with you. So there's going to be more, I would expect more interaction or more kind of chance encounters with your friend. All right. And Mary, are you there, Mary? Do you have any questions, or did you want just a general? There she is. Coming out of depression. Okay. Just a general. I missed your question. Did you ask? I'm sorry, I didn't see a question. Let me see here. My internet is bad? Am I blinking it out, guys? Let me see if I can find your question. Yeah, I covered it. Yeah, that's what the cards were about, that, Kelly. You have to go back and listen. It was about, not letting yourself get over worried or anxious about like negativity coming from that connection, and expect more of an encounter or more encounters with her in the, within the next few days. Yeah, I didn't read your question, but the card reading still makes sense. Hello, Iris. Okay, Iris, I missed you yesterday, I know. And I forgot. Yeah. All right, I'm just going to get Mary first, and then I can get to Iris, okay? And there was another person that came on here. If you're watching, I don't know if she's watching, but she left a donation, and I've been trying to get a hold of her, and she hasn't answered her text yet. So, the messages. All right, Mary. So this is the cycle. Like you just said, you just acknowledged you just went through a cycle of depression. You're coming out of it now. Understand this is kind of a cycle that runs within, especially the feminine side of things. A lot of women deal with like a lot of like ups and downs. Men do too. But I feel like chemically within women, it's kind of more, you're a lot more in tune with your emotions, just because you feel a lot more emotions, if that makes any sense. So you're under, like, this is the medicine wheel. So it's about knowing that you have a certain cycle of when you get in these kind of down and morose type of moods. As long as you're aware of that, you're not going to let yourself sink down into the abyss, right? And get lost. It's okay to have those feelings. It's okay to be sad and depressed sometimes. We just need to understand that we don't want to keep that cycle just repeating, right? We need to have the cycle of the up and the down, and the up and the down, right? And try not to be too extreme with either one. Conch shell calling. So Spirit guides helping you right now. I feel like they're really kind of lifting you up. You're really connecting with your spirit guides. You're starting, meeting them actually, or feeling a closer connection. That's because they want it to be so. So they're helping you with that depression and those cycles, and understanding the cycles that they do come. But as we know and we're more aware of them, they don't affect us as much as they would if we weren't. And then building foundations. So you're starting to really change some things within your cycles. You're starting to, and that could be, the body's changing as well. But I feel like, you are going through some changes physically. Don't be afraid of these changes. Embrace them. All right. Thank you, Mary. Here they come. Oh, yeah, let's see here. Yeah. Okay, now see this, a perfect up. I'm going to show you what a scammer does. Watch this. Okay, this is what they're going to say. They're talking to Iris, which I'm about to give a reading to. This is Ganya, you, Ridwan. So make sure you're careful with this person. Let's see what they're saying. I drown to you, my beloved, for your reading and guidance. Send me friend request. You are blessed. Now, these are the same people that are making fake accounts of me. So this is one of those names. I'm sure it's not their name. I'm sure it's the same group. But let's just kind of be on the lookout for these people because they're scamming. As I find them, I'll show you some more. Let's see here. All right. So Iris, do you have a question? Yeah, they're on everybody's lives. I know they're doing it to everybody. So I'm just going to start putting them on blast. Should you travel in March? Okay. I should remember that. I remember you asking about a lot of people, a lot of questions yesterday. So, all right, Ulrich. So I feel like you need to create that. Like you may be waiting on that, sitting on that. Of course, it's good to do that. But I feel like if you can do it sooner, do it. Dreamweaver is telling me to really set your intentions right now. You may be having dreams about traveling, right? And I feel like this is a good move. So yes, I would say the answer to your question, if you should travel in March, yes. If you can do it sooner, this month, do it. Here's another one. This is WF Paul Chase asking Carol Manning, which I'm sure, or Marsing, I'm sure she's in here, and then asking Leona Sunday. So I'll keep showing you. Let's see here. This is WF Paul Chase. Watch out, they're scammers. So see, look, they just keep singing, sharing. See this? It's low life. It's just the way it works, I guess. But it could be a lot easier. But yeah, WF Paul Chase. Can you guys zap that one for me? Actually, I can get them. Make sure you remember that name just in case you're sent any messages by this person. Or something weird that comes from me. If it doesn't come from this page, because I will send you an invite. If you're new, I'll send you an invite to follow my page or like my page. The Aaron Fowler Psychic Shaman. That's the business page, though. It's not an actual. It's a branch of my Facebook page, my personal Facebook page. They're banking on people not understanding and just kind of, because people have, fell for it, and I've fallen for scams. It's happened to me too. It happens to all of us, but just be careful with these people. I'm just going to show you their names as they go, but I think I blocked WP. One from yesterday, one from today. Yeah. Oh, there's a few of them. They use a bunch of different names. It's probably the same group of people, if any, maybe just one person. I don't know. It's one that I've known for a while. Like they came in, like I kind of traced it back to this one person, or at least that account. And they were trying to mess with us when we had like a group sharing thing going. A bunch of us were kind of getting together and sharing each other's lives, and we had a little room. And that person got invited in, and they were just basically trying to scam everybody. Like, and I think it's that same person. So kind of weird that they've hung around this long. Definitely persistence. Yeah, like bumping into her again, Kelly. We'll have to talk about it in a reading, Kelly. Which I don't have time to talk about it right at the moment, but Pooja. Yeah, that was the one I was looking for. Pooja Gupta, right? Will my relationship with my brother improve? Let's pull a card here. What's your brother's name, Pooja? Or Puha, I'm not sure how you pronounce that. Thanks, Sammy. Varun? All right, so yes, it will improve, but you need to be patient. You got the North card, Solitude. What that's telling me is it's going to take some patience, so don't push it. I feel like you need to let, like you're on the same page right now. Anything you were to say right now would just kind of further exacerbate the disharmony. So right now, let it sit, let it be. I feel like your brother will come back to you and want to mend things up. But if the more you push it right now, the seems to be kind of working against you. So leave it be, or leave him be for now. He will come back around. Love and light, Anthony. And Andrea, good to see you. I can hear my granddaughter singing herself to sleep. There we go. Paul Chase. I guess I didn't get him. Yeah, watch out for this one right here. They're going to go through and ask everybody that's on here that sends a comment. That's what they're doing. They're sending comments, or they're seeing the comments, and then they're just spamming on top of your comments or replying. I'll zap this one right here. Yeah, it's not a friend request from me, Wendy. I was just explaining that they're going to do that. Like, I'm not going to send a friend request. I mean, I do have moderators; they could probably do that, but it's probably a new account. Look how new the account is. Pay attention to like the details. Go in there and look. Don't just accept. You need to vet the people that you. I do the same thing. There's a time when I'm just like adding anybody or accepting anybody, and I've gotten to the point because of dealing with these type of people. I have to look at everything. Kind of just, that's the cool thing about Facebook, and the shitty thing is you can fully profile somebody if they leave their information on there. A lot of times if they have one picture on their account, it's usually a good indication that it's not a real account, or it's not being used as a personal account. It's somebody doing bad business. Yeah, that's right, Kelly. Tony Stevens. Yes, I can pull a card for you. Got immersion, sea creatures. It's all about collaboration, reaching with people that you maybe have lost a little bit of connection with that I think can still help, or kind of help, you can help each other. This is more about collaboration. This seems business, seems like business. So maybe reconnecting with old business connections or old work contacts. This seems to be something to do with like a project you may be working on and may need help with. Whatever this is, it's asking for help, right? And putting yourself out there to reconnect with people that have helped you in the past. Inauthentic. There you go. That's a good way to say it. It's a nice way to say it. I get Sammy Angel. I go back after and play. Hold on. I'm talking about getting rid of the scammers. I go back after and play a game of block your ass. Nice. You're welcome, Tony. Yes, Andrea, I will get right to you. Do you have a question? Andrea Leslie Barnes. You also got North, Solitude. So take a step back right now. It's time to take a step back. Kind of, I would say just give yourself a rest. I feel like, it's a lot of energy being put out there. You're putting a lot of energy out and not giving yourself time to recharge. So whether you like it or not, I feel like within the next couple of days, you're going to be kind of drawn back to take a rest. Like it's time to get off your feet for a minute. Quit thinking so much. Too much going on. Take some time to just breathe. Yeah, Anthony, the 3 cards are for donations. Other than that, I'm just doing the 1 cards. But if you'd like to leave a tip, I can give you a 3 card. Oh, there's another one right here. Watch out for this person. Make sure you remember this name. Mami Akani. Another one that we need to watch out for. I'm going to leave the name up just for a minute. Scammer, spammer, troll, whatever you want to call them. All of the above. I'm going to zap her. Or him. I think it's a guy. Just pretending to be a bunch of different people. And they're probably going to get some, yeah, it's crazy. Oh, here's another one. Mary Jane. Whoops. Right there. Watch that name. Maybe write that one down. DM me with your cash tag for blessings. Don't do it. Don't give me your cash tag. Or, you do what you want to do, but I wouldn't suggest it. If they're on here messing with my live stream, they're really not to be trusted. Or anybody's live stream. They're doing it to everybody. All right, so this next one was for, I think I zapped her, didn't I? I did now. Oh, Ashley sent a tip. Yes, you did. Thank you, Ashley, for the $15. Thank you. All right, Ashley, you are next. If you have a question, please leave it in the comments. Somebody else left a donation as well. Oh, I need to get rid of this. Yeah, don't DM this person for cash blessings or for blessings if you. Yeah, this is a scammer right here on the screen. It's just, there we go. Get rid of her. Shri Lalita. Hello, you left a small donation as well. Thank you. Amy Pack. What is your name in here? Ooh, I need to get rid of the sun. Hold on. It's like burning. Burning. Okay. Okay, Shri, that's you. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. All right, who was I on? I think it was Yonique. Ashley. Ashley, did you have a question? Let's see. Yeah, they are persistent. Question is above. Let's see if it still shows me here. I've been having some crazy vivid dreams. A lot going on lately. I feel like people aren't really being honest with me. I don't know if it's just my anxiety or what it is. Could totally use some insight. Okay. Awesome. Let's look it up. Let's see what's going on. I feel like you're partly right. I feel like, they aren't being completely honest. However, I feel like you may be overthinking it, like thinking it to pretty extreme, and I don't feel like it's as extreme as far as the dishonesty as you think. All right, so okay, so your first start, this card's coming out a lot today. Conch shell, calling. So having that feeling, right? So I feel like Spirit's really talking to you right now. You're having some pretty vivid dreams. You're getting messages. Understand these are symbolic, right? So they come through symbolic, which can come through as like very extreme, and you may be just overreading the dream or overreacting to it. Understand things come through symbolically so you can really get it. It's like they kind of try to get the point home, but it's usually a much more simple answer or message than we take it, right? So upper world next, also telling me you're utilizing that third eye. You're seeing future events, but the anxiety is probably coming in because you're living too much in the future of what could happen. Don't focus on bad things happening. Focus on positive results for the future. Try not to let the worry and stuff what bad could happen come in too much. I mean, you always want to be be careful, and you want to be mindful of things, but I feel like you focus too much on negative outcomes instead of the positive ones. It's kind of like if I was playing golf, right? It's really hard to get in your head that you don't want to focus on the bunkers and the water, right? You want to focus on your target. But that's the thing, is those other things kind of come in from the sides. You can see them out of the corner of your eye, or they're right in front of what you want, the pin or whatever. If you're thinking too much about the water or the sand trap, that's right where you're going to go. So be careful of, be mindful of where you want to go. If you want to go in a positive direction, you have to really put those thoughts and keep those thoughts in your head. If you're getting the negative thoughts about future, and you're focusing too much on those and worrying about them, that's what you're going to bring. You're going to bring more worry. And understand you are at the beginning of a new cycle. It's the medicine wheel. This is about continuation. It's about that cycle, that constant cycle. It's more goes like this. It's like a figure 8 board, torus field, right? But I feel like right now you need to understand the cycles you've been through already with certain people, and trust them to be them. Trust them to do what they've always done, right? Unless they've shown you some big change, trust them to be the same person they've always been. Until proven differently, right? But you can follow up by actions more than words. All right. Thank you, Ashley. Looks like Anthony Miller left a $3 donation. Thank you, Anthony. And Amy next. Or Shri, right? Did you have a question? Let me see if you had a question here. Okay, just what intuition tells me. Okay. And Anthony, you are next. So. This is the Steven Universe music. That's funny. All right. So right now, I feel like you have created or you are gathering more magic items, creating that altar for whatever you're using it for. I feel like you do need to put more directed energy into it. So more direct manifestations. So you may be praying to it without really any direction, or just, for general things. I feel like now you want to get more detailed in what you're utilizing your altar for. And then the journey, the imagination card. So expect kind of a new journey or a new twist, and utilizing your, trusting yourself, trusting your imagination. That's important. That's what this card is all about. It's imagination, right? The imagination means a lot more than just what we're told as we're kids. Imagination is where everything is created and invented. That's where it manifests first before it manifests here or any other dimension. So knowing and trusting those dreams, trusting that intuition and that imagination, and utilizing that imagination to create what you want. These are talking about manifestation. And this is really kind of showing you what power you have. The calling card, as far as for you, the conch shell to me would mean for you specifically, has a lot to do with you just kind of coming into your own magic, and knowing that it is working, and having faith in it and continuing to do it. Really kind of finding yourself, like finding your flow or your groove. Thank you very much, Shri. Appreciate that. All right, Anthony, where are you? Do you have a question? I know you asked where your origins are from. Is that what you were asking yesterday? I don't know if you have the same question today. Go ahead and leave your question there, and then I will get to you. I'm just going to make sure that I'm not missing anybody here. You're very welcome, Shri. Thank you. Hello, Amy Caldwell. Good to see you. All right, Anthony, are you still there? Let me know you're still there in comments, please. I'm pretty sure you are, but I wanted to make sure if you wanted a general or if you want to have a specific question. Oh, thanks for the kisses, Benny. Mwah. Hello, Susie Johnston. How are you? All right, this one is for Anthony. All right, so first is the birth, renewal, awakening. This has a lot to do with awakening right here. So really a deeper awakening, or being more aware lately. So you might be having a lot of visions, maybe of your own origins, like you were asking yesterday. But I feel like you're breaking free from like the old ways of thinking, which I don't think were your ways of thinking. It's just we kind of get naturally just kind of fall into like kind of following. I feel like you're learning your true, you're finding your leader within you. So, and this has a lot to do with awakening, right? Support, the insects card. We talked about this one earlier. This one is about, understanding that you do have the support, but I feel like in your case, you need to utilize it. Like you're not utilizing it. Sometimes we can kind of be, maybe it's just pride that we're not asking for help in whatever we're doing. But I feel like, yeah, you have it right in front of you. You have the support. You need to be able to utilize it while it's here. But you do have a lot of support with you. You do have a good backups team. You just need to ask them to be part of the team, right? And not try to lead it, but take the help as you get it. But I feel like it's important right now that you do take that help. That's the one that I usually comes out. Okay, this guy right here. Hold on, I'm going to finish your reading here. But these guys are just okay. This person right here, Ifaleki. I'm not even going to try to just take that, read that, and take a mental picture of that name. That's another scammer right here. And they're probably going to come through and ask you from a totally new page to Send them a message and they'll give you a reading and, whatever. But this is, look at how many they've spammed in here. I mean, come on, they're like trying to hit everybody, which tells me it's probably a bot. Anyway, okay, so I'm gonna get rid of this person. And back to Anthony's reading. He's got one more card here. Sorry, Anthony, I just had to I had to get rid of that. I had to let people know. These guys are getting ridiculous. All right, so, and then Anthony, your last card is the journey card. We just picked this one up not too long ago, right? That's about your imagination, utilizing, I feel like you're a very inventive soul, like you're very inventive. You can come up with a lot of new ways to do things, but you're not, I feel like reading is important or doing more study at this point. So more study is required before you come up, like you may be stumped or feel a little stumped. Right now, you're kind of in a learning phase. So pay attention, but also learn to use your imagination, right? I think connect to, like we were talking about, connecting to spirit guides, ancestors. If you need some type of inspiration, you need to be able to ask and journey to that place that you will get that information, if that makes any sense. But really utilizing your imagination a lot more. Even if you're not like getting the best ideas right away, understand that the ideas will flow once you're open to it. All right, y'all. Well, thank you. I think I'm done for the day. We've been on for about an hour. So thank you very much. If I did miss you, just send me a message and I can get you, I will get you your reading. I know I missed somebody yesterday, but I think they donated after the live was over. So if it's not live up on top, if it's not saying live, it's probably not. Just send me a message if you send a donation or you want to send a donation, you want a 3-card reading, I can still give you that. The 1-card readings, I'm just going to leave those for the live stream, so live stream only during that time. But if you'd like a reading, please go to my website, psychicshaman333.com. You can subscribe to my weekly webinar there. You can also book a reading there or a healing session, Kundalini Awakening. I offer mentoring, like one-on-one private mentoring classes. They're the same price as the Oracle readings. So much love to you. Have a great day. I will see you soon.